Okay, so you're allowed to answer these questions as you feel comfortable. You can give as much information as you want or as little information as you would like. And
Okay.
it's going to be it pertains to your clinical diagnosis of anxiety. Um,
Okay.
have you, or how long have you been diagnosed with anxiety?
I was diagnosed about probably maybe 10 years ago.
Okay, was it something that you had kind of always felt, or did it start once you got
It,
diagnosed?
it just came on. It was work when I first got it. It was work related, so it just kind of came out of the blue and hit me.
Okay, what were your initial symptoms of anxiety?
Just uh, extreme jitters. My heart felt like it was going to blast through my chest. Just not being able to sit still. Just felt like I was having a heart attack, and then I was just going to jump out of my skin.
Have you noticed that those symptoms have remained the same? Have you gotten older over those 10 years, or have they changed?
I would say as I got older, it probably seems to be a little harder dealing with stress as I got older.
And I understand that you exercise several days a week, is that correct?
Yeah, I work out about 3 to 4 days a week.
And is that like traditional weightlifting?
Yes.
Okay. Do you ever work out with anybody else, or is it typically by yourself?
No, I've always trained by myself.
And how long have you been working out like that?
Uh, Probably since I was 25 or 26, somewhere around in there.
Okay. Um, and have you ever noticed a change in those symptoms that you had with anxiety when you were exercising or after exercising?
I've noticed that there were times when I was diagnosed the second time, when I had panic attacks the second time, I noticed that when I felt it coming on, if I exercised, then it would relieve the symptoms of the anxiety.
Okay, and were you prescribed medication for your anxiety?
Yes.
And how would you compare the effects that you got from medication to the effects that you got post exercise when you were getting those panic attacks?
You mean as far as how I felt when I took the medication versus working out?
Correct. Do you feel that does working out provide you the same relief from those symptoms as the
It
medication?
it working out relieves the anxiety for a while, but then sometimes when the anxiety comes on, um, if I'm not by a weight room or something, it's something you have. If you're not on medication, you kind of have to deal with it. So I would go out for a quick walk or something like that and then just take deep breaths and just kind of get the anxiety back in check.
Okay. And my last question for you is, if you could give any advice to aspiring physical therapists about mental health and exercise, what would it be? Or if you have any advice?
I would say if you suffer from anxiety, I would definitely say go see a doctor about it because it is something that if you don't know how to control, it can lead to it can lead to other problems. Exercising does definitely help, but there are times when because anxiety will come just out of nowhere, and if you don't know how to get rid of it, it can just really affect you mentally, physically, and at least with medication, if you get on a good medicine, you can kind of keep on an even keel, and you don't have to worry about the anxiety coming back. But exercising definitely does help.
Okay, great. I think that's all I have for you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.